Hey guys, Charles the Shark Reviews here, and today we'll be doing yet another news video. I'm not sure when I last did one, but I've done several of these by now. In today's news video, we'll be talking about little things from the past couple of days. Well, mostly actually from today. So starting off, let's talk about the Transformers 1 TV spot that came out during the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards. And obviously, I won't play the trailer. I mean, I guess I could, but it'd be a waste of time. Just go look it up for yourselves. But um, but yeah, it's better so that way I can avoid copyright. But here on TFW, luckily they got some screen caps. They during the Kids' Choice Awards, they did reveal like a 1 minute clip of the movie, it's basically just the four main characters just transforming, for the first time. They're getting used to having their transformation cogs, and it was pretty funny. I quite liked it. Let's go through all these little screen caps. So here we have D16, soon to be Megatron, and Orion Pax, soon to be Optimus Prime, right here, just having a good time. And we got Pax, D16, and then on the left we have Elita 1, just transforming. And I gotta say, I mean, the animation, I've heard some people say about how good it looks, but I mean, I think it looks really nice. I've really warmed up to it because when I first saw it, I'm like, okay, this ain't bad, but I'm just gonna have to get used to these designs and stuff. And now, almost 3 months later, I've gotten quite used to it. And for the most part, I mean, the eyes are still a little weird, but it'll take time. And then here we have B127, soon to be Bumblebee, with Elita 1. And so we do get some better looks at what Optimus Prime will look like when Orion Pax does become Optimus later on. And then we do get a better look at Megatron. Here it is right here. And then here he is just running, and I don't know what he's doing. He's just Optimus is in the back there, just standing, and Megatron's just running away. And then he transforms into his tank. And pretty nice. And here's Alita 1, although it seems they're just going to be calling her Alita in this movie. And in the back, I think I see Brawn. I thought I heard he's going to be in this movie, but I'm not sure. That's quite interesting. And then here is Bumblebee. And here's some more shots. And so it comes out September 20th, so just a little over 2 months from now. And I can't wait. I'm so glad, now we're starting to get back into the grind of Transformers movies again, because there's an almost 5-year hiatus between Bumblebee and Rise of the Beast. So at least now this comes out just a little over a year after Rise of the Beast, and about 2 years from now we'll get another movie. So pretty exciting. And next up, this is probably the least interesting news for today's video, and that is regarding the Classic Heroes team line, which is basically kind of a continuation of Rescue Bots, but using a different label and using more well-known characters instead of original ones like Heatwave or Blades. So the first of the two is the less interesting of the bunch, but this is Optimus Primal. The reason I say this is because there already has been one, but this one uses more of the Authentics deco, similar. Back in December, I reviewed an Authentics Primal figure. It was about 4 inches. I think it's part of the Bravo line. And by the way, that was a pretty good figure. But if you want to know more details about why I thought of that figure, just check out my review. But anyways, back to this. So this time, they're using that deco instead of the original Beast Wars cartoon colors. And so there's that. But the more interesting one also happens to be a redeco, but this time it's of a character that I haven't touched on, and that is Mirage. Now, this is, according to up here, it mentions that it's a redeco of a 2016 Rescue Bots figure of Quick Shadow. And so they just used, instead of the G1 deco or whatever, they decided to go with the Rise of the Beast colors and stuff, with the silver, dark blue and stuff, which is, it's similar to the G1, but, again, it just replaces the white with the silver. But yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. I mean, it looks nothing like Rise of the Beast Mirage, um, but many in the discussion comments down below were mentioning that, like they could do what they did with Barricade, and used his Last Night design for his Evergreen design, and this could possibly apply to Mirage, so they could just use his Rise of the Beast design for that, and yeah, I'd say that'd be a pretty cool idea. But yeah, there's Mirage right there. That's pretty much the only reason why I decided to touch on this. Just kind of adding a little bit more to this video, and because it's kind of cool to see that Rise of the Beasts Mirage design is kind of be using elsewhere. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that. And last but not least, this is by far the biggest news of this video. Now, about like a week or two ago, there was this sort of leak, this leaked photo of Optimus Prime. He was basically playing the piano. Did I cover that? I'm not sure if I have, but anyways, it was kind of low resolution. I mean, you could kind of make it out, but it wasn't enough to fully like say, all right, yeah, like I'm definitely buying this figure. I mean, it looked good, but we need product shots like these to really give an idea of what's to come. So. But yeah, anyways, so the figure in question, I mean, it already says right there, is the Studio Series 86 Commander Class Optimus Prime. Now, about like a year ago, there were listings for this figure. A lot of people are curious. It's like, oh, they're doing another Optimus Prime. Especially since, I mean, looking back, the Earthrise one wasn't perfect. But it wasn't bad, but honestly, since it's been like over 4 years since I came out, I guess it's time for a new Prime mold. And again, looking back, it wasn't really. I mean, it was a good figure, but it just didn't fully capture G1 Prime. And everyone kind of was more interested in this after seeing how well done the Commander Class Ultra Magnus was. So using that engineering and designing for an Optimus Prime figure from G1. I mean, that seemed like a pretty cool idea. So now we finally got first looks. And this was accidentally revealed from, I think it was Hasbro, not sure which country. Well, one of them's from Hasbro UK, the other, this is Amazon.de, so I'm guessing that's Denmark. But yeah, so starting off here we have Prime inside of his like a little trailer thing. And yeah, it's pretty cool. It could be used as like a repair thing and also a weapons bay. So you can see his iron rifle and his axe. So that's pretty nice. And yeah, here he's doing the iconic leaping shots. Of course, you guys are probably all thinking of the touch when you see this. And yeah, and then here he is in his truck mode. That truck mode looks really nice. And the trailer too. I mean, and that was one of my problems with the Earthrise one. I know I never did a review on that one for some reason, but the trailer barely had any paint or whatever. It didn't have the stripe, the silver stripe. This one does, so I do like that. And this almost feels like a shrunken down version, like a more reasonable priced version of the MP44, which a lot of other people are saying. Probably because they're making this one extremely cartoon accurate, but yeah, I mean, I think it looks really nice. It was pretty much what I was hoping for, and that's cool. You can also move his little antennae. But yeah, here he is doing a point, and luckily he can move his fingers, similar to Ultra Magnus. And the Earthrise one could move the fingers too, but they're all like one piece. This time, you can have him doing the signature point. So yeah, and then there's Roller right there, and yeah, that's pretty much it for that. No box images yet, but I'm sure they'll come out soon. But what's most important is the figure itself. So yeah, I gotta say, I'll definitely be getting this guy probably around Christmas whenever this is out. So yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say for this news video. So yeah, so anyways, guys, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, share for more, and comment down below what you guys think of this Optimus here, and the rest of the news, but especially this Prime, because, I mean, this is some pretty exciting stuff. So, yeah, anyways, guys, as always, till all, R1.